Juby, and we're at the Chicago BEAL, the largest transgender conference in the Midwest. And I have here with me Katie Thomas, who's one of the staff members. And what's your role here?
My role is a vendor coordinator. Principally what I do is contact vendors and try and entice them to come to our conference. And we've been pretty successful with it. We have a lot of repeat business and great familiarity with our customers. So we have a lot of repeat business. A lot of work, but it's a good time too.
Right. Well, what motivates you to be involved? What's to be part of the staff on that level?
Really what motivates more than anything else, number one, to serve the community, but secondly is the camaraderie and the friendship we've developed amongst the crew. And there's probably 25 to 30 of us that produce this every year, and we see many of each other socially. And then we start all over again the next year. Mm-hmm. It takes a few months to shake out, and we have a post-mortem, and then we try and make a little better the next year. Mm-hmm. The reward starts, I guess, when the convention starts, when you see everything in action. You see the vendors doing their business, and everything from silver jewelry to makeovers to wigs to electrolysis. It goes on and on and on. We've actually had a rather large influx of plastic surgeons now, probably at least 6 to 8. Not only are they presenters, but they're also so-called vendors in the respect that they do personal interviews as well. So yeah, that's been growing considerably. I just say it's the most fun you're ever going to have. I'm not going to use the old cliche with your clothes on, but truly, you're amongst people. You come to see the same people that have your same desires, interests, feelings, and it's nice to be amongst your peers, truly your peers for a week. It truly is unique, and that's the nicest thing about it, I guess. Mm-hmm. I like that more than anything else. You see many of the same people, and how have you been, and because our community is so small, you don't have a lot of local people that you're close with. So you see a lot of people from around the country, and the diversity is really, really interesting. Mm-hmm. Everywhere from Arkansas to Missouri to Mankato, Minnesota to, I think we have 4 people from Alaska this year. Yeah. And one couple from New Zealand. Yeah. I think New Zealand is probably the furthest, or Australia. Some have been here from Australia. And
so how long have you been involved with BEAL?
I've been involved with BEAL since 2002, I believe. Actually, 2001. Since it first came to Chicago, and we kept it for a couple of years in a row, and now we've had it for 9 years, and so I've been involved all that time. Mm-hmm. It came out to the community just maybe a year before that, and having recently retired at that point, I just was looking for something to do, and the community became my first love, and I've been an activist ever since. And
do you know some of the history of the BEAL prior to your involvement?
Yes, actually, I think this is our 28th year, and it used to travel between 5 cities, and let me see if I can remember. It was Chicago, Detroit, Pittsburgh, Cincinnati, and one other Midwestern city, and it would rotate on an annual basis. And then they ran into some, I don't know if it was personnel, financial, whatever, but it was dormant for a year or two. The original founder was Naomi Owen, a Chicagoan, and that goes back, like say, 28 years. And she's a real moving force in the community, in the respect that she contacted Drury Lane about having a bunch of guys in dresses go and enjoy the theater and all that. And she passed just 2 years ago, and that was a sad, sad day for all of us because of her role in the community. But it's grown, and I think we've reached our level where we like it this size. It's a very manageable convention. The hotel loves us, and the environment is so ideal here that we were just able to grow because of it. And they were very supportive. The hotel is very supportive of us, so it's just a nice venue to be relaxed, have a good time. There's lots of places to see and go and do around here, a lot of shopping. So it's truly a Midwestern attraction for the transgender community.
So how many attendees would you say you usually get? We
range, it grows incrementally day by day, but by the end of the week we'll probably have 400 people for the Saturday night dinner. And again, so many people, their work schedules, they have to come in as they can, and so Thursday is good, Friday is better, Saturday is the best, of course. Mm-hmm. And then Sunday is a disappointing day where you have to go home.
So when you do go home, mm-hmm. Do you start right up for the next year, or is it?
We probably take a break for about 3 months, and then we get back into it. We'll have a, excuse me, we'll have a postmortem, and then we go from there. And then usually right after the first, we get serious about the first of the year. Then we get serious about contacting vendors, contacting previous attendees, and announcing what's coming up for the next year. And we establish our website about that time. So actually, that's how we draw in some of our vendors. They'll see the site and are aware of our convention, so then they begin contacting us as well.
Mm-hmm. Is there anything that you'd like to say to vendors about attending?
Well, number one, Chicago is a wonderful town for the transgender community. There's many, many goods and services available, so from a vendor point of view, it's one of the best. And our particular venue is such that it's very comfortable for a vendor to be able to operate here. Very, very comfortable, and we're a little bit out of the city, so the parking is easy. You don't have to deal with the downtown hotel, and I think that's a good part of it, because we've been in the O'Hare environment, and parking is a hassle, and traffic and all that, and so it's a much easier place to get to. Much
Thank
easier.
you very much. I really appreciate your time with us.
I enjoyed it. Thank you. And come to BL next year. May 31st it starts.
Hi, I'm Juby, and we're here at the Chicago BL, the Midwest's largest transgender conference. And I'm here today with Dale Roberts, who is with PFLAG Palatine. And could you tell us what PFLAG stands for?
Sure. PFLAG is Parents, Families, and Friends of Lesbians and Gays. It is America's largest and oldest gay-straight alliance. It's over 30 years old, and it has encompassed and welcomed the bisexual and transgender community as well, but we kind of ran out of room on the name. So it's all about support, education, and advocacy for the gay, lesbian, bisexual, and transgender community. I'm here with PFLAG Palatine. Our chapter was the first chapter to be involved with the BL about 5-6 years ago. Katie Thomas and Carol Abrams, who are very involved with the BL, Katie came to us and asked us if we would be willing to sponsor a table here to provide information about the fact that PFLAG is a resource for the transgender community and not just the gays and lesbians. So Katie invited us, we accepted, and we immediately invited the other chapters in the Chicago area to participate, and they came not really sure what the conference was all about, as they were learning about the transgender community as well. And all of the chapters have embraced it, and we no longer have to go twist arms to staff the table. So we have plenty of people willing to come, and they enjoy seeing people that they've seen in other years here at the conference.
And how long have you personally been coming?
This is I think the 5th time that I've been at the BL. I took a year off, got married to my wife last year out in Massachusetts, and so it was just a little bit too much altogether at that time.
Congratulations.
Well, thank you.
So besides the table, is the PFLAG doing anything else here at the conference?
Yes, this year PFLAG is sponsoring one of the seminars, or is presenting a seminar today about how PFLAG can be a resource to transgender individuals. And 2 of the people on the panel are from the PFLAG Palatine chapter. So getting involved and supporting the community and letting them know that PFLAG is a resource.
And so is there any particular message from PFLAG that you'd like to say to the community here at the attendees at BL?
Oh, absolutely. We have, we being PFLAG, we have a variety of documentation, booklets, etc., that can be found at our website, pflag.org, including information about transgender families, the Straight Spouses Closet, all about our children, and they can all be downloaded, or if you really want the book, you can order that as well. So pflag.org is a great resource.
Well, I really, really appreciate that you're taking the time to speak with us today, and I really admire what your organization does, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your time here at BL.
I will do that. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Juby, and we're here at the BL, the Chicago BL, which is the Midwest's largest transgender conference. And I'm here with Lisa Brandt. How long have you been coming to the BL?
Well, the BL came back to Chicago 9 years ago. It used to rotate through 5 different cities. We got it 9 years ago and put it on, and when the next city was contacted, they were reluctant to take it, and we offered to take it again. The third time that happened, it stayed here. It's been here now 9 years. I'm on the staff of the hospitality suite. I'm one of the volunteers, probably one of the longest volunteers in the hospitality suite.
And what do you do at the hospitality suite? What's that?
The hospitality suite is set up to provide an environment where the guests of the conference can come and relax and converse with each other. We provide for free any of the beverages and finger foods, and sometimes some smaller hot foods that would help make the occasion a little more relaxing. And I do most of the food preparation, not all of it, but most of the food preparation, and then there's a number of people that work in replenishing everything that's out on the floor.
What motivated you to become a volunteer here?
That's a good question. I found that I really enjoy doing for others. It's a matter of simply doing these things and then standing back and watching what's going on and realizing that it's happening this way and things are this good because somebody is doing something to promote it. And that's pretty much the only real reward I get from the volunteer work, is that personal satisfaction of knowing that people are walking out of that room happier because somebody has taken the time and effort to prepare for them and to serve them and to provide an environment where they can relax and talk to others.
Mm-hmm. And does that take up most of your time at BL, or are you able to attend other seminars?
That depends on the day. Tuesday, we open the hospitality suite because there's nothing else going on at BL, and it stays open from about 1 in the afternoon till about midnight. So you add the maybe hour before and maybe the hour of cleanup after, that's a long day. Today we're only going to be open for 4 hours, so my time there will be about 5.5 to 6.
And what is particularly special for you about BL?
Everything.
Mm-hmm.
It's an environment where A, I get to do something for a lot of other people, B, I get to learn something about a lot of people, and then there's the simple social aspect of being able to talk to people.
What is your most joyful experience of being your true self?
To be able to express this part of myself openly and freely it's life itself. Mm-hmm. I showed up in this world probably a month and a half before the first BL came to Chicago 9 years ago, and I have been on little red wheels ever since. I'm an active member in two of the local groups, Chicago Gender Society, and I'm also the past president of Chi Chapter of Trias. And both of those groups I joined within months of my first appearance on the scene.
Mm-hmm. Well, I really want to thank you for spending some time with us and giving us a little bit of background on BL, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your time here.
I certainly will.
Okay.